Hi everybody. So I wanted to do a very short and to the point video focusing on my experience so far with the SJ4000 Wi-Fi SJCAM. This is it right here. This is what it looks like, which is very much like the higher end GoPro. I can't remember, silver, blue, I don't know which one it is, but like the $400 one with Wi-Fi capability. Only this one cost $71 plus shipping. I got mine from GearBest, and I got this monopod to go with it, and it ships with tons of little accessories and little cases and holders and straps and all these things that most of them I won't use because I'm not going to be using this for extreme sports or shooting footage underwater. I can't swim, so yeah, most of that was fairly needless, but what I wanted to say was, so the camera, I've only just learned how to use it, and I've tested it a few times. Unfortunately, the first time I tested it, the second time, I think it was the second time, I had it in this waterproof case. This is what they ship it in this thing, so I thought, okay, it's supposed to be in the waterproof case. So the other night I was all dressed up and heading out to a Depeche Mode goth dance event, Underworld is what it's called, which was a great event, by the way. It's the most fun I've had dancing since the Vampire Ball. It was such a friendly environment. But anyway, so I was all dressed up and excited, and so I took some footage of myself, and when I played it back, I noticed that there was no sound. So, while it is stated online, wherever there's a great review of this camera, it's like 4 stars or 5 stars, most people say, great camera for the money, or great camera, especially for the money, it can do everything that a GoPro can. Okay, so, you know, I thought, I'm gonna save $330, right? I'm gonna get this thing. I read the speaker, or the sound input, whatever you want to call it. They call it a speaker in the diagram. I would call it a microphone, I think, internal microphone. But they say it's not very good. Not very good, to me, doesn't indicate that it's totally useless. Because even out of the case, as I will demonstrate, I'm going to attach 2 clips to the end of this intro. The first will be me the other night with some narration on top of it, followed by me with the camera in a different holder. See, this one exposes it to sound waves, you'd think, in the monopod, and I'll just walk around and talk at a very high level, because otherwise you're not going to hear anything, just to show you how bad it is. You know, if you do a deep dive on YouTube, you will uncover videos that show you how bad the sound is through demonstration. But otherwise, when I was just looking around, kind of doing a not entirely superficial search for information about this camera, and actually this would be the case for any action camera like this. They have really poor sound quality. But the GoPro does have an input for an external mic, so that's the difference. Because if I had such a thing, then I wouldn't be complaining. I have a microphone, so I'd be ready to go. But there's no place to put a microphone. So what you have to do is, or this seems to be the most sensible fix anyway. You get a handheld recorder. There's something called an H1 Zoom handy recorder, I believe, and a lapel mic, and then you have a separate audio system, a separate audio file that you import to whatever software you're using. I'm using Movie Maker, and then you align the sound waves, and you can see them, and there are tutorials on how to match it up, and it doesn't seem that complicated. though I haven't done it yet. But I have like zoomed in on the sound waves as I'm editing, just playing around and and hitting myself with things. So yes, so I'm making this video because when I was doing my my cursory search for information about the camera, it was not made evident just how bad the sound was. So here you go, and I'm not going to come back and summarize because I don't think that's necessary, but I just wanted to provide an introduction. Okay, thanks for tuning in. Here is me testing my camera. Little did I know that the sound is completely absent from any footage you shoot with the camera inside the waterproof case. And to my dismay, I've checked on YouTube, and I also learned that taking it out of the case and filming that way produces very poor quality sound. You can barely hear the person. It's like they're underwater. So, look, my pretty dress, and the lighting isn't sufficient. So this is my first try. Okay, so I'll do better next time. Okay, I think I'm recording. One second, let me make sure. Yes, I am. Okay, and I know the lighting, I've noticed it's highly unflattering, so I don't know what I'm going to get or what you're going to have to deal with. But I'm talking right now. I've got my air conditioner on, but it's not loud. I'm talking at an aggressive, like normal aggressive level right now. If I talk a bit louder, here's what it sounds like, and here's what my room looks like when I'm talking loud. This is me being loud in my room, shouting and demonstrating. Shouting and demonstrating. Look at the painting. Very pretty, isn't it? Oh, look at this. Here is my, and now I'm sort of talking into the microphone speaker zone, whatever you want to call it. Here's my Black Phoenix Alchemy Lab bottle collection. The imps are stored in various other places. Here's the camera being, I'm bringing it close, and now I'm backing away. And oh look, here's a photo of my significant other with his shirt off like 6 years ago. And here's some other stuff on my decorative fireplace mantle altar thing. Okay, that's enough. I hope this has been helpful, and I'll see you again after I get my microphone set up, I suppose. Unless I return this thing. I've got like 45 days. Okay. Cheers.